Hey everyone, this is what we got to drive in today. Kind of crappy. Had some freezing rain this morning, early this morning, and it's about 20 till 1 in the afternoon now. We had a little bit of snow here, and I kind of guess the State Department isn't taking care of the roads that much. Looks like there is salt down under it. Everything's kind of melting. They haven't plowed anything or anything like that. I suppose they're working on the bigger roads, more traffic roads, I guess. But it's kind of nice, really. There's not a whole lot of traffic out. It's kind of cool. I turned on the back road here. Kind of prefer to be on gravel roads during the weather like this, and I just like coming up here because I get to look way out over there. That's so cool. I can see probably, what, 10, 12 miles? It's a little hazy out there, but that's just because there's more snow coming down. And it's really cool up here. And it's nice in the summer, too. It's just a nice, calm back road to be on, and not much traffic, and the trees are always really cool looking. However, those are hedge apple trees. Sometimes there's, well, the big hedge apples come out of them, smash on your roof and scare the crap out of you. Yeah, I guess it's all part of taking the roads like this, I suppose. So we got a little bit of a hill coming here. There's another cool view looking off that way. See, way out there. Beautiful time of year. Kind of neat here where the snow's sticking to the trees, but usually there's a dog right here that runs out and chases me. I don't know if he's going to be out today or not. I'm not seeing him. He must be in where it's warm, but he'll usually run along beside a vehicle barking, and then he spins around in a whole bunch of circles. It's kind of a fun thing. It looks sort of like a shepherd or something. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you can see through all that down there, but there's another cool place, a cool way to see things, or a cool place to see things, I guess. Yeah, just driving around, looking at stuff. So do you see that there's a bend in this leg? Right there, this is a leg of my table saw. There is a bend in that thing. Do you see how my ladder that is usually over here under the mini wood stove is now over there? Well, let's talk about that. Okay, so in all seriousness, 3 ways of communicating with people here. My house phone, from my landline, my cell phone, which has kind of hit or miss signal, and my radio, which does a lot better than the stupid house phone, and a lot better than the stupid cell phone. On the ladder, on the green ladder, I was adjusting some insulation. Just about done with what I was doing in the wood shop. It was like, what, 11 or 11:30 or something last night, maybe, something like that. This was in my cargo pocket on my, I wear carpenter jeans usually. This was slid down on the side. This was in my front pocket. This was on the shelf by the door. On the ladder, I was adjusting stuff. Things moved, and the ladder twitched, and I fell. And I landed on the table saw. The leg of the table saw that you just saw, how it was bent. It was supposed to be like this, but it was like this. I landed on that. When I landed on that, I could not get up. And I laid there for probably 5 minutes thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? A lot more details, but I'm going to spare you all of that. So first thing I did, reach for my cell phone. The cell phone was in my pocket, but when I fell, it come out of my pocket. It was the weirdest thing ever. It flew out of my pocket, flew across the room, as did the radio. Okay, so those are gone. Those are out of the equation. My house phone was over on the shelf in the building. I couldn't get up to get it. No, there I laid. And thinking, what in the world am I going to do? Well, I kind of went into primal mode, and probably looked like a caveman coming up off the floor out from behind the table saw. Got the phone, found this laying by the door, My radio I didn't find until today. It was way back in the other corner. Apparently when I fell, I hit the table saw on the way down before I hit the leg that I bent. So all this stuff was jerked out of my pocket and flung across the floor. Fun stuff right there. And yeah, it's still snowy. Still snowy and cold. Yeah. So, had I not been able to get up, I would probably still be laying out there right now. And without letting anybody know where I was, which I hadn't, if the injury, the fall from that ladder would have been a little worse, I could be laying out there for a few days. So, moral of this accident, this is a prepping channel, I guess, being prepared. There's always something to learn, and there's always something more that you can do to be prepared. The simple fact of just letting somebody know where I was. Hey, I'll call you in an hour, let you know I'm okay. That's kind of weird, I've spent my entire life in the woods, in these woods, and I've never called anybody to say, hey, I should be back in an hour or 2 or 3. If I'm not, come look for me, because I probably broke my stupid leg falling off a dumbass ladder. Yeah, fun stuff. Ladders. I've been up ladders, I don't know, 10,000 times in my life. Since the snow started falling, I'm up there just about every day on the roof, sweeping the panels off. Never had a thing. A stupid little step ladder that is probably 4 foot tall, I fell off. And that put me down to where I couldn't get up. Really brings things into perspective. All the beautiful snow and all the beautiful everything got pretty scary right there. No, folks, there's always more you can do. And there's a beautiful sunset that we're looking at right there. So, anyway, I hope everybody is warm and bracing for impact of the upcoming blizzard that we have coming in, 4 days. We should get 12 to 18 inches of snow here. Well, nice and warm today. I can still see my breath, but it's still a really big relief. Right now, I'm in a sweatshirt. And that's it. I don't have a coat on, and it's so weird to be able to just reach out and touch the air without it hurting. I can breathe through my nose, and my nostrils are not freezing. Don't know if it's going to get that cold this weekend, but we're going to get a bunch of snow. So stay safe, everybody. Hug your loved ones. And, I hope you learned something from this. Have a good one.